Welcome back, adventurers. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining in on this journey. I'm headed back up to Georgia for the day. Well, hopefully not the whole day. What I got to do is, my intentions are to head up and get the boat, our John boat and trailer, and our little paddle boat. I don't know what you want to call it. It's the ones you sit in and you use your legs to kick the pedals like a bicycle and it moves you down across the water. Yeah, one of those. Pick those two up today and load up the Armada with anything and everything else that I can manage to get into the Armada. And y'all know I like to pack like a squirrel, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. I should be able to get quite a lot in here. You haven't seen all the other loads I've done so far, not on the inside of the Armada, but my Mala Mexicana was quite proud of my packing abilities. Get out of the way, bird. We're coming through. Speaking of that bird, got a topic for you today. And the topic is, people don't deserve animals. I don't think they do. And that's from a growing appreciation for not only dogs, right? Because everybody knows, at this point, if you don't know, we are a dog house and support canines of all shapes and sizes and different varieties in our house, then you haven't been paying attention. We love dogs. We don't hate cats, just not my preferred animal. But I will, if I have a cat that's coming by me, or he's friendly, right? Scritch him on the head, give him a little wiggle, and send them on their way, because, cats are a little temperamental like that. But we don't deserve animals, because animals don't treat each other cruelly just to be cruel. Now, there are some studies that will show that an octopus will punch a fish just because it feels like it, but we don't really know why the octopus did it. So we can't put our intentions into the actions of another creature, right? That's not something you can do. Or you can't put your intentions into the actions of anyone else, for that matter. Let's say I climbed a tree. Well, you can't say I climbed the tree because I just wanted to climb the tree. No, I might have a reason. I might not tell you the reason, but I may have a reason. But animals don't really do anything like that. They're not vengeful. They're not. Their hearts, when you look into their eyes, are more sincere, right? You can see their fear, you can see their love, you can see their admiration. Like when I look into the eyes of a dog, and that dog is really enjoying my company, you can almost see their eyes are bright and glowing, and they're excited to have me there and excited for the love and attention. But you walk into a room with people, and that's not going to be the case. The people aren't going to be necessarily excited to see you. Now, if they're friends or family, yeah, sure. But there's some situations, a lot of situations, especially with the way public is now, that you walking into a store and no one is really happy to see you. The cashiers, whoever's working there, they don't really want to see you there. If you're sitting by someone in a restaurant, eating your food, they're eating their food, and you say, hey, they look at you like, first, why are you talking to me? Don't you see I am sitting here eating my dinner, and you have the nerve to talk to me? And then, of course, they'll play nice after that sometimes. But you don't get that level of true sincerity with people that you get with animals. And animals aren't here to hurt anybody. Animals, alright, even the predators, the predator animals, like the mountain lions, the tigers, the lions and bears, oh my! Even all those, they don't attack people just to attack people. They attack people to either defend their area or to eat. That's it. Not just because that deer over there or that person over there looked at me sideways, so I'm going to go there and take my paws and slap them across the face. No. Just to protect or to feed. That's it. And people will be petty just because they don't like the way a situation is going. They don't like the fact they're going to lose. They don't like the fact that their opinion isn't what is being focused on at this point, and that makes them angry, and they act out, and they're petty. They're petty. I heard a story yesterday of a quite large level of pettiness, and that just reminded me that I've never experienced that with an animal. I've never had a dog be petty with me. I've never had a cat be petty with me. I never had a lizard or a bird or a turtle or a fish. None of those. Oh, got some deer crossing the road. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey buddies, how y'all doing? Y'all go on across. There's an 18-wheeler coming. Okay. But I've never had any of these animals be petty with me. And that's why I think we don't deserve them. We don't deserve their true 100. You know what I'm saying? We don't deserve it. We don't, half the time, people don't deserve each other. We'll treat each other worse than anything else. And it's sad. But you know who doesn't treat people bad? Who doesn't give people the shoulder? Who won't be petty with you? Is David and Cindy at Forgotten Angels. Now, today is Saturday. This is the last weekend before the camp out. The October 23rd through 26th of 2025 camp out. If you haven't been paying attention to my channel, I am looking forward to this camp out a lot. Now, I look forward to all their camp outs, but looking forward to this one a lot more because now I am a lot closer. And my opportunities for what I can do for them, with them, have grown. Substantially, they have grown. Oh. Doggo have been hit. That's the second one I've seen this morning. It's alright. So yeah, the Forgotten Angels campout is next week. I'm going down a day early, maybe 2. Depends on how the planning goes. Right now, we're set to ride out from Gainesville as a group with Buck Brown and Erica, maybe Ma. Maybe Ma will be there, and also Sterling Wheel. Now Sterling Wheel will be on his bike, so the idea is for me to hook up with them and ride to Tampa from Gainesville with them. Because if Eric's, our sick bastard, isn't on location already, he'll also be riding with us. But we're picking up his FXR from his house. So we're all going to convene in that area and then head south. Now, will put me there on the 22nd, which is the plan. So it's going to be nice spending almost an entire week just hanging out, enjoying time with my friends, my family, my passions, the stuff that I do that brings me happiness. Motorcycles are one of the things that bring me a great deal of happiness. And working with David and Cindy at Forgotten Angels is increased my level of, I guess, the aptitude of which I can enjoy motorcycles. Because if you've been paying attention, you've seen the Yamaha FJR that is currently in my possession. I don't know how long it will be in my possession. I hope it is a forever me bike, because in the short week I've had it so far, I have really enjoyed that bike. It's a fun bike to ride. I would like to take it on a long trip, but it has some things that needs a little bit of work to it. So I would like to bring that bike into my possession full time, and then fix the things that need to be fixing, and then go out and ride that bike and make videos and content with it, and do what this channel was designed for, to promote the Forgotten Angels, to tell to every opportunity I have, share Forgotten Angels and what David and Cindy do. And what they do is this simple. It is this simple. They take the young men and women who've been aged up and out of the foster care system. That means you're over the age of 18, you're now legally an adult. Now you're up at 18 and you're out of the foster care system because you're no longer a kid. But these young men and women who have been aged up out of the foster care system, they're not prepared for life. They're not prepared for the cruelties of the world that they are about to face. Because remember, we don't deserve animals. We're worse to each other than we are to anything else. They're not prepared for that. They haven't been given any tools or strategies to mitigate the problems in life they're going to face, the hard times that they're going to face. Just dealing with that alone on a psychological level is a whole bag of oranges, y'all. And what David and Cindy do is they take these young men and women, they bring them in, they put them in the program, and they start teaching them. They start giving them the tools they need to succeed, to find their own path to happiness. It's not a cookie cutter platform where they just say, you have to do this, and become a lawyer. If you're not a lawyer, you're not going to be happy. You have to do that to become a doctor. If you don't become a doctor, you're not going to be happy. They don't say any of that because they understand that each person has their own journey, their own path to happiness, their own things that bring them that happiness. So allowing them to learn, love, and grow as adults, it's an amazing job, y'all. And unfortunately, it is being made harder here lately with certain budget cuts and other actions that have been taken. It has made it harder for David and Cindy as an organization to function like they have been. So reach out to them. See what you can do to help them out. There is almost always a bike being raffled off. In fact, I think the bike right now is a Road King, a 2020 Road King, if I'm not mistaken. I may be off on the year. But it's still a bike, right? And like every bike that has been up on the raffles, some of them, they're my cup of tea, right? If it's got a lot of chrome, it's not for my home. But if I win, I'm going to take that bike because bike is bike, dog. You know what I'm saying? It is nothing to change parts on a bike, but to be given a bike and saying thank you for your support for Forgotten Angels. Here you go. That's top level right there. And that's how I look at the FJR right now. Not that I plan on it being given to me, but use this FJR to keep doing what you're doing, to keep creating your content and keep spreading the word of Forgotten Angels, because they need all the help and all the love we can give them, guys. Now, that being said, Camp House next week, October 23rd. Come out and see us. Come out and hang out with us. Come spend some time. Come share some memories. Come make some new ones. Just sharing the happiness, because that's my plans. I plan on just doing what makes me happy. Volunteering to help out at the camp out, moving things around, riding with my friends, getting coffee. I'm just going to enjoy my time and enjoy my friends and be happy. Because happiness is all you need. You don't need a shiny dime or a gold-plated nickel, as long as you're happy. All right, adventurers, y'all keep doing your thing. Just remember, no one's going to bring it to you. You have to get out and find it on your own. You have to keep your feet moving. No matter what position you're in life, keep your feet moving. Keep walking towards the light. Keep walking towards your happiness. All right, y'all.